It's been 7 days. Okay, so it's been 7 days and our kombucha has been fermented. So I'm gonna now test the pH level from this batch. The reason why we test the pH level is to make sure that your kombucha is not too acidic. It shouldn't be below 2.8 because it would make it too acidic. You can, however, balance the pH out with lemon and other ways, but I'm just starting to make this and I would much rather have a properly balanced kombucha from the get-go. Alright, we're just gonna grab some of the liquid and I'm gonna pour it here. Okay, now using a pH level test strip, because it's just a little piece of paper, I'm going to soak it in the kombucha and make sure this is on the right level. I'm going to compare the colors now. It's been 30 seconds. You know, I'm just going to grab another one, just in case. Alright, so I'm just going to soak it in, and we'll just do a part of it. Okay, so going off from the little chart that came with my testing kit, I would say this is between 4 and 5. Whoops. Alright. Closer to 4 than 5 actually. Because 5 is way more dark. It's a little darker. Can you see some of this? I don't think you can see any of it. Alright. Well, I think the pH level for this kombucha is right on point. Because it should be 4.2, and this is giving me somewhere between 4 and 5, but way closer to 4 because it's so much lighter. So, I think this batch is ready. Awesome. Now, I'm going to separate this batch because I do want to ferment the rest of it with a little bit of pineapple to see if we can get like a nice little flavor into it. So, let's hold on for a second. Okay, so I have peeled about a whole orange and I chopped it into pieces. So I'm going to add it to this container that I just cleaned with vinegar. And then we're going to pour the kombucha on top of it and let it ferment for like 3 more days. I'm using a lot of orange because I want to make sure it does taste like orange. So hopefully this will work out. Alright. We're going to pour the kombucha over without spilling it. Here we go. Okay. So that's a little bit, it's like 2.5 cups with the oranges inside. So I'm going to cover this same way that we did the bigger jar. Just a little hair tie. Okay. So we're going to come back to this in a few days. For the kombucha that is ready, I'm going to go ahead and try it because I haven't done so yet. So wish me luck. I really hope it's good. It's really good. It's definitely like an iced tea type of flavor. It's not super sweet, but it's just the right amount of sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and remove most of the kombucha. I put it in a different jar, and then I'm gonna leave a little bit in the jar with the ScoBy so that they can still be alive and not die. So this has also been cleaned with vinegar. And I'm just gonna pour some of it here so that I can drink that. So do a little more. Okay. So remember to always leave a little bit of kombucha wherever you keep your ScoBys so that they can survive. Otherwise, they're gonna die and be moldy. So this is done and ready for consumption. Yay! This is my first baby. I'm so happy with my children here. I'm gonna show you the second ScoBy that formed on this fermentation process. So this is the baby ScoBy that formed from this fermentation process, and it's just gorgeous. Look at that. Look at my child. Look at my child. Okay, so I'm gonna check back in 3 days to see how this experiment turned out. And this is the orange kombucha, so we'll go back to that. Okay, so it's been enough time and this orange kombucha has been fermented for long enough. I actually intended to take it out a few days ago, so I'm hoping the pH level for this tests all right. And I'm just gonna grab some chopsticks and take the fruit out. It's very sparkling. There's a lot of bubbles in here. It smells all right. The fruit has been removed, and now I'm going to proceed on to the testing part of it. So I'm testing the orange kombucha, which is the latest one, and the regular black tea kombucha. Okay, we're going to submerge the pH strips inside each kombucha sample. I see a very bright orange, and I'm gonna say this is about a 4, and we're aiming for a 4.2, so this is right on brand. This is perfect, and I'm just gonna try it because I haven't had this orange kombucha yet. Cheers. It's really good. I can really taste the orange. It definitely feels more like a soda, I'd say, something more bubbly and sparkling. And comparing it to the regular tea one. So comparing both of them, I think that this is a way softer version of it. It's softer, it doesn't have that like deeply sparkling flavor that I'm getting from the orange one. I like both of them, but I think I'm probably gonna stick to doing them for 7 days in terms of fermentation goes, and just drinking the regular iced tea. I'm actually gonna make another batch after this video, and I'm just gonna have an endless fountain of kombucha. I hope that you can do that too, and we can stop spending money on expensive kombucha, which is absolutely worth it, but it's a little bit too much on the pocket. This is a great alternative. It's fun. You get to relate to the actual process of making your own kombucha. So if you do want to make your own, let me know. I can help you out. There's a full guide that I'll be typing up in the next few days, and that will be up soon, and you'll be ready to make your own kombucha. As always, make sure to subscribe. It's one button you just gotta like, and that's it. And make sure that you follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of them as @ParisHillFood. And make sure you check out our website too. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. We're gonna have a kombucha party, so we're gonna get lit. Like a terrible outro.